Happy Monday, friends! We are eating Papa John's.
I love that straight away I go, woo!
It can't be a vlog with you in it without a woo.
Exactly.
If you watch the Disney vlog, then you know.
Exactly, I can't help myself.
So yeah, we're eating pizza and watching Friends because we did a really good day at work.
Yeah, we did.
I had a very rough week last week, so I did not vlog at all. But yeah, we've started Monday good, even though it's still ridiculously hot. The aircon unit is doing its job. But we were busy filming stuff for Disability Pride Month, and new Hacks video and Disney videos. We were all over the place today, so we did good.
Smashed it.
We're having some food, and then we're going to go to the choir. Beth's going to come with me for the first time so that I can actually go.
I'm excited.
So yeah, it'll be really nice to be back. I literally have been to one this whole term, which is ridiculous. So looking forward to that. And yeah, and also tomorrow, something very, very exciting is happening, which is in this box, which has been in my living room for weeks now, and I can't wait for the big reveal. Let's go. Whoa! Oh my gosh! She's so pretty! This was all a bit chaotic because it was the hottest day of the year. It was 36.5 degrees, so we were all in the living room with the aircon unit trying to keep as cool as we humanly possibly could, especially with Coco and Fliss, the dogs. So Ebony was there, she's filming. Felix was the one really messing about with the chair and making sure it all fit properly and was all together properly. Lauren was giving me all the information and we were all looking after the dogs. Here's Felix doing some very careful measuring. Coco was trying to get in on the action to see what was going on. She's your best friend now. Fliss was being a good girl but a hot girl, sitting on her mat. And then it was time to sit in the chair and see how it actually felt.
We've been asking for years.
Look at my CGA.
These brakes, where this is also solid, it means they don't wear down, so the other you have to replace the pads.
And you can get the extenders like Laura has.
You can reach them,
Yeah. I'll show you how to tighten it. All you do is loosen that. If you knock anything in the catch on the floor, they'll bend out the way. You haven't broken anything, loosen.
So basically, if you look at how it's like not fully over your wheel, then you just readjust it. They do bend quite easily, so then you just loosen it, straighten it, tighten it.
Right tight left hand loosen.
But occasionally I'll put mine on and some bits like halfway through my wheel and I've gone to the door and just bent them and just getting it under my skin.
And now Felix is getting my foot plate in the right place. We went back and forth a couple of times to get that at the right height, and I still might change it when they come and check with me in a couple of weeks, but it's working for now. It's difficult when you haven't had a custom chair before because you don't know what is the correct placement for your foot plate. So I'm kind of having to unlearn all the bad habits I picked up from using my old chair that did not fit at all. So the problem is at the minute is that the chair that I'm used to, the feet is like ridiculous. So I'm just not.
Should I switch the foot plate around?
Yep. So
Everyone has to go at me for it. So I flip it around.
So this D-shaped plate, I actually put my feet quite far back. I don't.
That is how you're supposed to have it.
But a lot of people.
But my legs are feeling it at the minute. But I think that's just because.
There's another thing.
But then you should have gone for the extended frame at the front. You have the options to order it like that.
However,
but when you did, this is why I honest with you, I said about the assessment and me not measuring you. If you've gone for a 90, you could have done that.
But it makes you much wider.
That's the.
So if you want it turning circle,
we
that's
said
the turning circle.
That's the that's the
and we
thing.
wanted
And
it
if I
to be
put it
able
out,
to get
if I put it out the other way, the foot plate comes to here.
but you'll have the option.
Put it then, it's further forward.
When you use this initially, you might find at first it is uncomfortable or achy.
That's what I mean, because
your
it's
body
alien,
is still
yeah.
retrained to sit like that. But we can flip it so
That's
great.
way better for your posture. That's what I mean. That is
You
correct.
sit
That
in,
is
in
correct.
that, like compared to how you sat in your TV,
Yeah.
especially because you're tired at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That your body is sat perfectly, but we have flipped that foot plate round for 2 people now.
It's about some sat better on the ground than
I'm quite confident with
Yeah.
how that is set up now.
yeah.
But if your carers decide they need it up, we can go up an inch. If you need it more than an inch, we it's my game.
And then it was time to just play with the dogs. Normally she's
Oh,
more
wheelchair was
bothered
all done.
though, like
So it's fine, we've shared treats now, my friend.
Yeah. If I can have your treats, you can have mine.
I'm not kidding, she figured out where the treats were like within minutes.
Flissy,
Well, yeah, but
Oh, I'm drunk,
Flissy,
Oh.
Flissy, come here. Hi baby girl. Hi baby girl. Oh, now I've lost my cocoa. Now I've lost my cocoa. Oh, there's my cocoa. There's my Flissy girl. Cocoa puppy. Cocoa puppy. Oh, both dogs.
she's found
Fliss
the
has found the ball.
You found it!
Oh.
Can I have it? Straight to here.
Thank you.
Go!
Oh!
Press it.
Flissy,
Okay.
Flissy. Oh, please. Ready. Go.
Oh.
Ready?
Ready.
I'll like that.
Oh.
You were doing such good catching. Can I have it?
Sometimes, she'll boop it off her nose, so then it goes. Can't decide if she does it on purpose or not.
Thank you. Ready. Go. Ah.
She got it.
Flissy. Where's the ball? Oh, please. Thank you. Go.
You're just playing volleyball now, Pat.
I know, it's just feelings. You got that out.
Morning, friends. Happy Wednesday. I didn't get to actually chat to you yesterday because obviously we had a really exciting day with my new wheelchair arriving and getting fitted, but also it was ridiculously hot. Coco's chilled out and thankfully it's cool so she can lie on the sofa. But basically it was 36 degrees, I think it got up to in the end. Pop dog, good girl. Yeah, it was about 36 degrees in the end, outdoor temperature. We were in here with the aircon, all of us. We had Lauren and Felix here and Fliss, Lauren's service dog, and Fliss kind of plopped herself right in front of the aircon. So yeah, we were all in here with the aircon, but like it was just ridiculous yesterday. Thankfully today it's now 17 degrees. So I'm very relieved and grateful for the come down in temperature, because even with the AC yesterday we were so ridiculously hot. And like most of the time we've had the AC down here, but I literally have to, while it's been hot the past couple of weeks, but yesterday I literally had to move it around the house with me. So it was like down here, and then Ebony and I were doing some work in the office, so it came up to the office and then it came back down here, and then I couldn't sleep without it. So it followed me all around the house, but thankfully, touch wood, not needed today, because it's so much cooler, and that's why I'm about to sit and do my makeup down here, because the house, when I woke up this morning, it was still reading 27 degrees. It's now come down to 25, but upstairs is taking a long time to cool down, whereas down here we've got like big patio doors, so that's wide open, so it's cooling down much quicker. So I'm just going to do some makeup because we need to do a little bit of filming before a lot of editing today. That's the plan. It's been so nice to have a week, and I'm feeling so much better for it. I know it's only Wednesday, but I'm feeling so much better that we're not going anywhere this week. Like every single week since Disney, we've had a job at least once, if not twice a week, and it's just absolutely drained me completely. So I'm very grateful for a week at home, just in the office, just playing catch up. And obviously I'm very excited to keep trying out my new wheelchair. I had a good spin in Asda yesterday, and that was beautiful, and I'll I'll show you in a minute because we did a bit of a comparison. Lauren and Felix couldn't believe the state of my old manual wheelchair. Basically, it's been put together wrong apart from anything else. So we needed to do a comparison. And you don't realise what you're missing until you know you're missing it. And it was just, yeah. So I'll show you the comparison just so you can see it as well. Yeah, so, and excuse my lack of eyebrows. The trichotillomania was strong last week when I had a week off because I was extremely stressed and getting into my depression mode. And it's funny so basically trichotillomania, for those who don't know, is pulling your eyebrows out, and I've had it sporadically since I was kind of 17ish, and I've done pretty well recently in keeping my eyebrows on my face, but it just, I think like March was the last time they'd gone, so that's a pretty good run for me. But what happens to me is it doesn't happen during the awful, ridiculous stress. It happens kind of after the storm. So it was Friday night last week and I was just sat watching TV and thought all was fine. And then I went to bed and I'd pulled all my eyebrows out. There was like eyebrow hairs in my glasses. It was ridiculous. And I don't notice I'm doing it. It's a weird one, but so yeah, eyebrow tattoos and colouring in eyebrows to go. And then I've got to take this one to the vet later because I came back from choir on Monday night. It was so good to go back to choir. So good. And Beth went with me. So I had someone to take me and someone to take my wheelchair in and out of the car, and it just made such a difference. But yeah, when I came back from choir on Monday night, Coco was doing a weird like head tilt, head shake. It was definitely her ear that was bothering her, but I was looking in it and I was like, there's nothing wrong. And it kind of calmed down. And then she was doing it a bit yesterday, a bit of head shaking. I was like, still weird, but it seems like it's getting better. And then I've looked in her ear this morning because she's head shaking again. And it was just icky, I'll put it that way. So I've booked her into the vet today because I'm assuming she's got an ear infection. So we've got to get that sorted. And we've got to sort out whatever this paw licking is as well, don't we? Yes. Love you, Bubba. I better get some makeup on. So this is my new chair. And we'll show you a bit more about what's on it. So I've got this really cool, it's an Axiom, what number does that say?
SP.
An Axiom SP cushion, which is one of the most expensive bits of this wheelchair. But it's got like a gel cushion in it, and Felix yesterday was like, be really, really careful with it. And then we've gone for the purple plum, or just plum, I can't remember the exact colour name.
I think it was just plum.
It's got plum in the name, the colour. And on the card they had, it looks really dark, but it's actually not, and I'm in love with the colour. We've got the basic wheels, can't remember what the push handles are, but I'm loving them. Basically, we were talking about grips on push rims because a lot of the grips are like a singular line of like rubber essentially, and I was like, I will pick that. My neurodivergent sensory seeking picking will pick that off in 5 seconds. So they were like, what can we do? Because I was going to pick any kind of grip basically, and so we just went for the ergonomic ones. And actually, considering I don't have very good grip, I'm finding the grip really good. I had a trip around Asda last night. We've just got the basic, we had the something with vibration in the casters, which is very helpful. And in the back is my Axiom back, because this is I should probably tell you what the chair is. This is the Rogue 2 from Key Mobility, but with the Axiom cushion and the Axiom back. So this is a nice like mid support level of back. It's much better than a canvas back. It's not like so supportive that it's restricting like my sides or my movement, but it's giving me the right amount of support that my back desperately needs. And it's just a dream, like I can literally turn with one hand. Like we need to do a comparison with my old chair. So this is my old manual wheelchair, admittedly from Facebook Marketplace, admittedly not made for me. But Laura and Felix saw it and were like, I don't even know what it's trying to be. They were like, is it trying to be a sports chair? Is it trying to be a, like, active chair? Like, it's just a bit weird. The brakes have definitely been put on completely wrong. Because I was like, oh, I don't want this kind of brake because you have to, like, reach all the way under your seat. I'll show you on this one. And you'll see the difference in my posture immediately. Like, how? You don't realise until you're like, oh. Admittedly, free on Facebook Marketplace, admittedly expensive, admittedly got me around. But Felix was like, those casters haven't got long. But yeah, to do the brakes on this one, you literally have to reach all the way under the chair there to put the brake on. It just is not. And yeah, so I was used to my feet being really far in front of me. Like, it's already too long for me without the fact that I've got an extra cushion in the back. Yeah, I'm having to really put effort into holding myself up, whereas this, it doesn't, like, it's just not like that. And to turn, go over there, to turn in this, like, it's effort. I can just do it with one hand, but I'm not staying in any kind of circle. Compared to, I'm going to jump back in this and feel the relief instantly. She needs a name though, so name suggestions, welcome. This poor boy never got a name. Oh, just and yeah, like, wasn't even trying. Like, that's with my left hand. Barely move my arm. So yeah, very happy with my new chair. It may not be anywhere as hot today, but it is certainly more humid. It's just so sticky. So we're hiding out in the office. Coco's got a licky mat down there on the floor, in front of the aircon. Ebbs is sorting out our editing work. We've done our morning's filming. And now we're going to try and cool down. I just feel sweaty. Got Beth in the mouth. We're just on our way back from a really cute little friend day. We went to go see How to Train Your Dragon, which I really enjoyed. Beth's already seen it, but was very happy to go again.
Yeah, it's really good. So.
And like, we're a little bit late seeing it, so we had to see it at the studio screen, but it was actually pretty good. I was, yeah, I really enjoyed it. And then we went for dinner at Wagamama's, had our usuals, Beth with the chicken katsu curry, and I had the tofu rasa curry. And now we are on our way home, had a good chat and a catch up about a tiny bit of work stuff, but also non-work stuff. Yes, yeah. Not too much. We can't like get together and not have a little work chat.
It was fun work chat.
And it came with naming my wheelchair the work chat, so it was necessary. So if you have any name suggestions for my new wheelchair, then please put them in the comments because we need ideas. And yeah, we're now heading home
After a lovely time.
after a lovely afternoon. It's been nice to do something just for me for a change.
Oh yeah.
That's what she was trying to do. Beth has been the get Jenny out the house for non-work related stuff this week. That was the plan, and you've succeeded. Woo! So well done, Beth.
Well done to me. Well done me. So I'm not feeling very well. I ended up with the most horrible migraine last night.
I started feeling a little bit sore in the cinema, but was doing okay. And then Poppy was here cleaning when Beth and I got back, so we all had a kind of chat. So they didn't leave till about 9 in the end, and my head was getting very sore. But I was kind of just like, oh, I'm just like sore in my neck and my head. And I went to bed and I was in pain, and it took me a little while, but I managed to get off to sleep. And then I woke up at 2 a.m. with the most intense, extreme headache I've had in a long time. You know, it was I've had a CSF leak, so it was, you know, getting close to that level of pain, and I was just like, what is going on? And I took some painkillers and they weren't touching it, and then Ian got me my headache halo and that wasn't touching it, and I was just like, what is happening? And I couldn't tell. I was feeling really nauseous, and I couldn't tell if it was nausea because it was a migraine or nausea from the pain or both. It was just horrible. So I took some migraine meds, and Ian kind of helped soothe me, and I did some breathing and eventually got off back to sleep. But I'm definitely feeling the post-migraine hangover today. Like, I felt nauseous. I'm not really able to eat very much. I'm trying to drink, but I'm just only able to really have like sips, so I'm just feeling really weak and tired. So Poppy and I did do work this morning, but it was pretty slow, gentle stuff. But yeah, so I'm going to I need some no screen time, so I'm just going to try and have a nap and a rest. But yeah, this is the roughest my head's been in a while. It's not fun, especially like my whole face hurt, like, and I'm just still feeling all the kind of tingly aftermath of all of that. So definitely try to get some good rest in. Yeah, I will be here or in bed. Happy Sunday, friends. I really wasn't feeling very well yesterday still, but we did make it to the cinema and we went to see Elio, the new Pixar film, which we really enjoyed, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, it was very cute. We liked it. And today we are sat on the M25 heading to Windsor for Parallel Windsor, which is kind of like a sporting challenge and event. So there's different races of all different speeds, all accessible to whoever, speeds, distances. And then there's a festival alongside it. So we're just going along for the festival, which has a lot of different sports that you can try out, and there's lots of stalls and stuff there. It's kind of like a summer outdoor mini Nadex is what I'm picturing, but not been there before, so very much looking forward to having a go and hopefully having some fun. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, as long as the weather doesn't get too bad.
Yeah, that is the only thing. The grey clouds ahead. It was looking very sunny when we left, but a nice temperature, like it's 21, which is in my sweet spot zone. But there's definitely clouds overhead and it said potential thunderstorms, so not ideal, but keep your fingers crossed for us, and I'll try and show you as much as I can when we're there. Quick look around the festival. The one thing that I was a bit disappointed in is I couldn't find a map or a timetable, so I didn't know what was on where and when, because there was so much going on. First up, I played a bit of wheelchair basketball, and I'm going to be doing some more of this properly next week for my 30 for 30 Average Disabled Gen challenge, so I'm very excited about that. I'm a pro already. And then we got to listen to Cathy Reay reading her book, How to Be Disabled and Proud.
Heads up, it's a little bit embarrassing! Who hates being embarrassed?
I used to hate being embarrassed when I was a kid, but now I really don't care. I really don't mind at all. But that happened to me when I was a kid and I'm still alive. And I've had some good times since, so it's okay. So in my book I tell you a bit about some of the things that happened when I was a kid, the good bits and the bad bits. Because being disabled isn't always good, because life's hard and people are mean. But there are bits that are really great too. And one of the really great things about being disabled is having a community like this, where everybody can come together, nobody judges each other, and everybody's kind and inclusive, and that's amazing. It feels really special to be part of this, even though it's raining and, you know, we might get hit by lightning.
There was also a little petting zoo, so we could see little cute chicks and ducks and horses. There was a turkey wandering around. They had birds of prey, big horses, loads of stuff. And then I had a good catch up with Beth from Patchwork Hub. It was so nice to see her, and Coco absolutely loved the attention she was getting. Hey friends, we are home and I'm very, very tired. I desperately need a haircut. There's too much of it. We had a really nice day, but I am shattered. Parallel Windsor is really, really good, and I'll definitely go back next year, and I think maybe I'll try and take part in one of the challenges, which are the like races, not races, but well, races, because like it was really enjoyable, and to be honest, today's taken it out of me. We got there about 12ish and we've got home about 5, so we left about 3:30. It didn't help that the weather was so changeable. It was thunderstorms in between like hot sunshine, so it was difficult to kind of manage the weather, and the because it's pretty much all outdoors. They've got some covered areas, but the kind of like indoor areas they had were like yurts, and they were like really like, we went there to find some shade for Coco, and it was like sticky and sweltering hot in there, so they kept the heat in rather than out. So it was a tricky one, and I don't think I just wish there was a bit more information. Like I really just wanted a map and a guide of what was on and where, because I think we missed quite a lot of the stuff because there wasn't stuff there, and I would have liked to go on the climbing wall, but they closed it due to the storm, which is totally fair enough. But I had a really good time, saw lots of friends, which was good. Saw my friend Izam, and I did some wheelchair basketball with him, which was really cool. And then we went to go and see Cathy Reay, do a little reading from her book, How to Be Disabled and Proud. And then we kind of just mooched, really. Got some very delicious lunch. And then, yeah, it was kind of hiding from the rain, not hiding from the rain. I saw Beth from Patchwork Hub. That was really nice to catch up with her and her family. Yeah, so I think there was definitely more we could have done. But between the weather and not having a clear guide of what was going on, we didn't do as much, but it still felt like a busy, lovely day. We saw all the animals, even though Coco, it was so funny, we were sat chatting to Beth and her partner for a little while, right in front of these birds of prey, and Coco was happy as Larry, and then all of a sudden, it was about 10 minutes, and then she spotted one and was like, so yeah, it was funny, but yeah, Coco was not being friends with the animals that were there, as like there was like a petting farm type thing, and the falconry and owls and stuff. So yeah, we moved back to the rest of the festival, but there was like a big stage, like there was loads going on. So yeah, I just wish we'd kind of had more of a plan and a guide going into it. But it was a really nice day. I'm shattered, but apart from the fact I've pulled something in my hip, I'm feeling a lot better than I have done the past couple of days. My head is clear. I'm thinking that the storms have cleared away that horrible migraine-y pressure in my head. So I'm just going to chill for the rest of the evening. But thank you for coming along on this week with me, guys. It's been a really, really fun one. It's been nice to do some stuff just for me and to enjoy getting to know my new wheelchair. So yeah, it's been an up and down week, but a good one. But I desperately need some rest. Thank you so much for watching. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, I'd love it if you'd hit subscribe, and I'll see you soon for another video.